Hello dear learners, this is Dr. Sedupati, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science with Artificial Intelligence and Data Science from Dr. SNS Rajalakshmi College of Arts and Science, Coimbatore. So in this video, we are going to discuss about swing components, especially JFrame and JPanel. Dear learners, there are plenty of components available in the Java Swing. Especially in this video, we are going to discuss about Java Frame and Java Panel. So, what actually Java Frame is and what Java Panel is, how graphical user windows are created with Java Frame and Java Panel, and how the components are organized, and we see real world swing applications also. So let's see one by one. So what Java Frame is actually? Dear learners, is the one of the high level or top level swing Java container, which comes inside the Java X.Swing package. So Java Frame actually denotes or represents the main application window which you are going to development. So basically it is a platform independent, as we discussed in the earlier videos, and I hope users itself know that Java is basically platform independent and it is a resizable and customizable application. Java Swing is basically as a foundation for Swing applications. There are certain methods comes under Java Swing. You can see like set size, set title, set visible, and set default close operations. Each and every method has its own purpose. You can see some simple example here. There is a Java frame creation used object F, which comes under Swing class. Using set size function, you can define the height and width of the frame, and set visibility function denotes whether after execution this window should be viewed or displayed directly or it should not viewed. And coming to architecting the main window, how the Java frame takes the full frame window outside the Java application execution. So it actually imports the Java Swing package, and it creates the object after the size and titles are mentioned, and components are added inside the Java frame, finally making the designed components with Java frame to visible. So here is the real-time example. So there is a Java frame creation, and the second line is the Java button creation. And once the button created, you supposed to mention where the button supposed to be placed, from the top border and from the left border. Without mentioning these four components, you are not supposed to specify from where and which size the button should be, and where the button should be placed inside the Java frame. First two components 100 and 100 denotes from which pixel point the button should start. The third value denotes the length of the button, and the fourth value 40 denotes the height of the button. And f dot add denotes the button component is added inside the Java frame, and f dot set size is the size of the Java frame, height and width of the Java frame, and layout should be mentioned as null, and visibility should be true. Then only the designed component and panel will be displayed. And coming to Java panel component. What Java panel is actually? Java frame is outline window which contains the title bar and borders. Java frame is each and every component where it should be placed is decided based on the Java panel. It is a lightweight container in Java Swing used to organize group of designs or group of objects like buttons, labels, radio buttons. Where those things should be placed is decided based on the Java panel component. It supports layout management and contains multiple components, improves designs, and it controls the organization of components, and it supports the custom drawings. And there are familiar most important layout managers comes under Java panel is flow layout, border layout as well grid layout. Here is a simple example how Java frame is created. After the frame there is a panel created and the panel is added. Inside the panel there is a button created. On the button there is a label called save. Button is added inside the frame and the frame is set. Frame size is assigned using the set size and visibility is enabled as true. And coming to component hierarchy among Java frame and Java panel. Basically, without Java frame, you are not supposed to create any Java panel, because after creating Java frame only, you are going to insert each and every Java panel inside the Java frame. So Java frame is the main application window, whereas Java panel is group of components which resides inside Java frame, or which is going to be placed inside the Java frame. Java frame is an independent window, whereas Java panel is added inside each and every Java frame. It is the application structure, whereas Java panel is nothing but component organization. Here layout support is support as far as concerned with the layout support. Java frame and Java panel both supports. And there are plenty of applications, dear learners, there are plenty of applications using Java frame and Java panel. You can concern graphical user interface design applications like simplicity, consistency, responsiveness, and modular designs, and so on. So, thinking about modern technologies, it supports JavaFX, web UI development, browser-based applications, and so on. Thinking about real-world use cases, it supports in banking, financial systems, hospital management, and inventory and billing software, internal enterprise admin tools, and so on. We can say plenty of real-time examples. Thank you, dear learners, for your patient listening. Let's see about another Java Swing based components in the future videos. Thank you once again.